My name is Valera, I am the head of KOTELOV company, and in the essence, I'm responsible for everything that happens in our company. Our main clients are large corporations, and the main challenge in terms of software is license fees. They have to pay for each user, for each computer, in some cases for each kernel, if we're talking about databases. We develop our software on open source technologies. This ranges from Unix-like operating systems to Nginx-like web servers. All this is free of charge. Additionally, the customer has no problems with security, because this software regularly receives security patches. At the same time, our software can be scaled indefinitely, i.e., you can connect an almost unlimited number of users, adding only new ones.
Hi, I'm Vlad Savin, Director of Development at KOTELOV. My main responsibilities at KOTELOV are to attract cool clients and talented guys to work on projects. We receive applications via mail, and we always look at the domain of the mail, so it's at Gazprom, Schneider Electric, something else. Basically, 95% of the companies that come to us are already well known to everyone, and we immediately realize that they're a great fit for us. It will be exciting to work with them. Our orders generally fall into two types. The first is when a request is left, the client wants to call, discuss, and share their ideas. And the second option is when a tour is sent via mail, and there could be 1,000 pages to 500 or 300. Well, in short, just huge tour, and clients say, just calculate the project. We're like, hey guys, let's hop on the call because we're going to be working on this for at least 6 months, and we've got projects that go on for 5 years. They keep evolving, and evolving. We basically become a united team, which means we have shared business goals that we solve. Everyone knows each other. I mean, every member of our team knows a representative from the customer side of the project, plus another IT person from the customer side. We integrate with a bunch of systems, so our developers communicate with the client's developers, and that's how we're rolling for the next 6 months.
Even at the architectural stage, we build in the capability to integrate with various external systems. External systems at the customer are most often either new systems that have their own web services that provide data in a convenient format in the form of JSON and XML, but there could be situations when there are very old systems that no one supports or modernizes. In such cases, we integrate with them either through DB links or parsing their files. Moreover, we can extend existing integrations. For example, a client has some LDAP where the role model of the whole company is stored. There is a director, deputy director, employees. In our systems, we allow the client to extend the existing role model, giving access to employees in specific sections and controlling visibility, and so on. Also, at the stage of architecture development, we also recognize and plan for the potential role of our system as an integration hub for other systems. This means our system can both send and receive data because more often than not, we're not the sole contractors working for the client.
I coordinate the work of the team and the client, and I'm essentially serving as the bridge between the two, the client and development team. Development starts with our business analysts getting involved in the project, who then dive deep into your business, gather requirements, ask various questions, collaborate with your knowledge owners, and translate all of that into a technical brief, a language our programmers can understand. Once clear requirements for the project have been formulated, a designer joins and starts developing layouts based on the terms of reference. After that, our developers gradually join the project, building the architecture and, in fact, launching the project, basically deploying it.
If the client requires receiving real-time data, like asynchronous synchronization, let's say it is a stock exchange product or he has his own factory, he receives data from sensors, then in this case we can use both WebSockets and classic TCP IP stack, which covers 100% of the customer's needs. Since we write on open source, the developed product isn't afraid of sanctions. It doesn't depend on external vendors, such as Jira, Slack, and others, which recently cut off access to their systems for the largest banks, caught in the SDN.
Our main task as a company is to bring software companies to the next level. Let's say there is an HR department or some logistics department in the company, or these are some personal employee portals. In general, every company that approaches us has an IT department, but it is usually focused on some specialization of the company. For example, if we take aviation, they develop something deeply and profoundly related to tickets or aircraft. But when they need, for example, some kind of employee portal, they are not experts in this, they are experts in their own things. They come to us knowing that we have a lot of experience and that we'll do it significantly better, higher in quality, more user-friendly and aesthetically pleasing than what the folks in their companies do. Because their guys do a cool specialization on their part, just some core of the project. We, on the other hand, specialize in crafting projects such as personal employee portals or corporate mobile applications for employees, and we do them exceptionally well. Companies find it crucial, no matter what, to outsource this development to us as experts, ensuring that we deliver excellence swiftly and with top-notch quality.
It's highly important for us that communication with the client also occurs at a very high level of quality. We want our clients to see that the people working on their project are open, articulate in conveying their thoughts, and that clients can reach out with any questions and get the answers they need.
We're constantly communicating with the client. Almost every day we interact in messengers, email. We also engage in video calls regularly, including sprint meetings. We have sprint-specific video conferences with the client every 2 weeks. During these sessions, we showcase what we've accomplished in the previous 2 weeks during the sprint and outline our plans for the next 2 weeks. At the core of our company lie transparency, openness, and minimization of formalities. Due to this, clients, even within the confines of their large corporation, they still see some warmth in us, they see some simplicity and openness, and they also accept this manner of communication.
How do we ensure the security of corporate clients? First and foremost, our environment consists of the latest, up-to-date versions, whether it's operating systems, web servers, or databases. Secondly, we don't handle the client's sensitive data. In other words, if you have any financial data or data related to individuals or legal entities, we, at best, only receive de-identified data from you, for instance, for training our neural network or similar tasks. Deployment into production and working directly with the live database are managed by the client's employees. On the client side, their trusted system administrators, IT professionals, or security personnel are involved. Our employees do not have access to your data. Another important point is that before deployment, we always conduct a basic penetration test of our software using automated tools. This helps us avoid nearly 90% of errors, which often result from human factors. And the last but not least point is that if the client wants it, we can incorporate certain security features into our software. For example, we log every action a user takes. This means we track what they viewed, edited, deleted, or even what kind of report they downloaded. This enables security personnel to promptly gather information about potential security breaches or identify the source of any issues.
In other words, after working with us, the client, who is the product owner, usually leaves with a clear understanding of what they'll receive, because there is the design and calculation of the MVP, which represent the essential functionality of the project.
We had a very interesting case with a client. A large French corporation in the field of mechanical engineering approached us and asked to create 2 modules within their extensive user portal. As a result, we developed 2 of these big blocks for their user portal. And a few months later, they came to us again, this time for a massive ERP system and for a user portal where all their work would be consolidated within the framework of this user portal. Why, in my view, did this happen? First of all, we are as transparent as possible with the client. This means that any client can access our Jira platform at any time. Jira is a space where the project manager and the team manage tasks. The client can see how much time is spent on each task, which tasks are assigned to the developers for the sprint, and which are in the backlog waiting to be worked on. Moreover, the client knows each member of our development team personally. In our team, each developer is not just a person performing a function, they are deeply immersed in the business and have a comprehensive understanding of how the system works in general.
In general, what is the best way to estimate projects? The best trend and practice is to create an MVP, minimum viable product, and calculate the MVP to have a somewhat clear understanding of the cost of development for each studio. However, it's better to estimate a project based on how much you're willing to spend on it per month, because a project, especially something like a user portal, could be developed forever. It continuously evolves, receives new features, undergoes upgrades, and adapts to changing business requirements. You may need to redesign certain reports, implement new functionalities, or handle new requests. So it's better to calculate project and cost and how much you can allocate to its development on a monthly basis. You can then distribute this budget, say, over a year. This way you won't be tied to a TOR, requirements document. In many cases, a technical request written at the beginning becomes obsolete within a year. It changes and is no longer relevant. You might realize a week after signing a contract that you need something different because someone from the legal department or accounting comes with new requirements, or your database data turns out to be different. That's why it's better to calculate the project's cost on a monthly basis and then work on it in a flexible, agile manner to run the project. These are constant changes in your business, shifting priorities. In general, who do we ultimately contract with? I also see it with clients, those who get on the phone with excitement, who are already thrilled that we can communicate with the client. But some people just have this fire in their eyes, meaning they call us with the desire to improve the lives of their company's employees. They come to us specifically for a product that will make their employees happy. And I can see a genuine interest in them, which is amazing.
Every one of my clients is truly passionate about their project, and I am right there with them. It's captivating, it's infectious, and that's why both sides, we really care about the end result, and it turns out to be a very cool product.
So that employees would sit down and say, wow, this is fantastic, it's convenient, it works faster, and it looks modern, and they would genuinely enjoy the new software they've been given to use, and they feel like modern individuals using it, just like when they download apps from the Apple Store that they like. So that when they come to work, they experience the same level of quality they have in their personal lives when using top-notch apps.